I suppose so. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to bring up the stream and we're going to get to the good stuff here. Let's see. Very nice. All right. We are live right now. Okay, excellent. Well, welcome in, everybody. I'm Nick, and I'm here to chat with our community here while I watch the San Jose Sharks against the St. Louis Blues. Hopefully we can rebound in this one. We played, I think, pretty darn well in the last game right there, and you started to see the bottom six generating some good chances, and Martin Jones played, he almost stood on his head for that game, but we got Devin Dubnyk back, and so hopefully we can, oh man, the Blues are wearing those beautiful alternates. Hey guys, welcome to the stream here. So I'm going to be watching this one a little bit more intently, given that it's my team. And of course, we got our same lineup as we did last time. So Kane, Couture, and LeBanc out there. Second line is Hertl, Meyer, and Rudolph's Balsers. And then we have our third line with, I think that's the one with Donato on it. Oh God, Dubnyk just checked in the mask. What's going on there? We got to get nasty. We got to get nasty against these Blues. They play us tough. We play them tough for the most part too. So anyway, thanks for joining, guys. Hopefully we get ourselves a 2 points here. And most importantly, start to cash in on some of these chances that we're getting as we drive more toward the net as well. Hey, Capone, and you are back. Right on. My video is glitchy. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Hopefully we don't have any issues coming up because I don't know why we would. I mean, this is the same setup I used last time. But yeah, let me know if that improves, okay? I appreciate you letting me know, though. I mean, I would expect some lag. Of course, I don't have cable. Timing on this is going to always be later than you guys. But yeah, let me know if you notice anything better or worse with this. Anyway, so the Sharks they have some zone time here in St. Louis's zone, that is. And you got the second line out there with Timo, Balsers, and Hertl. And the Blues get a clear here. But no, actually. And there's a chance early in front of the net there, but that was deflected away. And so we're just 2 minutes into this game here. It's glitching in and out. I'm sorry about that. I would try to tweak my video settings, but this is what I used the last couple of times, and things are good. But please let me know if things continue to stay worse or continue to be crappy, or if they get any better. Sorry about that. Hello, Nick. Welcome to the chat. This will even itself out, though. Who wins Habs against Leafs? Great question. Let's see what everybody else has to say there. I don't know. Joe Thornton's kind of coming alive with the Leafs now that he's come back from injury there. So maybe they'll ride that wave a little bit there. I'll go with Toronto because Montreal got him last time. All right. So we're just 2 minutes into this game. So you guys are going to be here for probably... Oh, Cortana, don't mess up my power cord, girl. I got the goal goodies ready as well. Arizona's going to wear their reverse retros tonight. That's awesome to see. I commend them for wearing purple. Hey, Carmen, welcome to the chat. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty late over there, but nonetheless, yeah, I don't know if he would join. He'd be pretty late over there. Anyway, a couple minutes into this, and so far, I'm not really seeing too much happening inside the Sharks zone, so that's good for them. They seem to be kind of controlling possession out here. I won't be actually doing any live streaming after the game. I have a commitment, so the end of regulation here. I don't know if I could stick around if there's an overtime, because I have to get out of this house before about 7 p.m. my time. On Vegas's horrible helmets, on watch. I mean, I guess, it'd be one thing if they wore that just with the gold jerseys, but I don't think they go well with the home jerseys at all. Just gone midnight, yeah. Wicked. Well, thanks for joining. If you got to get some sleep though, by all means, just popping in saying hi is more than sufficient. All right. And for the Sharks, he had missed, what seemed like about 10 days there, or 2 weeks almost, which is unfortunate because he had been playing very well for the team. It's just that they haven't been getting enough goal support for him. All right, we're behind the net here with Knyzhov and Vlasic. That's a pairing that's been kind of solidified over the last couple of games. There's a shot to the net, but that gets blocked. Trying to find O'Reilly in front. O'Reilly, looked for Kyrou out there in front of the net, but that was contested fairly well. And can we get a clear here, boys? There we go. Okay. Yeah, the Blues are actually pretty decimated with injuries here. Sammy Blais, he's out of this game because of COVID-related reasons, but I don't think he actually tested positive because you would try to postpone the game if that were the case. So anyway, he's out. Of course, Parayko, I think, is still out. Tarasenko's basically out the whole year. They're missing somebody else too. I'm forgetting. Oh man, there was an early chance in front of the net there for St. Louis, but they couldn't actually get the shot on goal. That would have been a pretty open net though. You're excited for the unboxings. I appreciate that. You gonna watch the Habs and Leafs? Right on. I wish I was able to tune into that as well, but going on. Did anybody try watching the Tahoe today? It's unfortunate that they couldn't get the day game going there, but I'm not too surprised, man. Tahoe is usually pretty overcast, as somebody who used to go quite a bit myself. And I mean, yeah, the scenery was fantastic for that, but I'm not all too surprised that they had some problems with the conditions there. Don't do it in Tahoe in February. February is the most humid month there. But temperatures actually are not that cold in February versus maybe even in like December or like early January. That would be the best time for that. Keenan, what's going on? Thanks for hopping in here. So we're just a few minutes into this game, past the 5-minute mark, so that's good. The Sharks haven't conceded a goal or taken a penalty just yet. They've been getting in the box here, but Donato, nice dangle, great shot, but that just went wide of Binnington right there. Donato, overall having a nice season for the Sharks. I like the acquisition. Not too high of a cap hit for that. We'll see if we bring him back next year. I wouldn't mind that so much. Maybe around, I think his cap hit was around 2.9 million, so maybe around 3 million would be suitable for a guy who could slide into the top 6 if need be. Just a good, value contract. Give him a home for a few seasons. That'd be nice. Yeah, he's been a good player, a good acquisition. And are we going to get ourselves a penalty here, or was that just offsides? Of course, I can't actually be listening to the game at the same time, unfortunately. Let's go Sharks. That's what I like to see, Ryan. By the way, guys, how's the video and the audio quality? I know it was crappy to start things out here. Hopefully, it's at least a little bit better, though. Oh. Yeah, that was not good. Oh, damn, what's happening? Yeah, you guys are winning there. Bobrovsky just not getting that sort of goal support, but certainly a better result for the Wings in this game here. Do a parade in downtown Detroit if they pull it off. Keenan, who do the Jackets play? I don't even know. There's a shot that goes wide of the net there for St. Louis, and St. Louis is trying to grind one out along the boards here, along the behind the net there, but this looks to be maybe a clear for the Sharks, and that just goes out of the zone there. A couple personnel changes there, and St. Louis regains possession, and they're just kind of, there they go. They move through the neutral zone there. What's going on? Oh, I got a shot, and that just goes wide. Dubnyk was, or the skater for St. Louis was all alone there. It might have been Kyrou. Kyrou likes playing against the Sharks here. All right, here's LeBanc. He's weaving. Oh, sends it behind the net there. There's Kane behind the net. O'Reilly's trying to pick it from him, but goes back to the point. There's Vlasic. Vlasic shovels it along to Kane again. Kane evades 2 defenders. And no, he still has it in the zone. My goodness. You guys are playing Nashville right now. Okay. Well, you can't let them get a point then. Every point matters in these games, of course, more so than in the normal season. There's a shot and a goal! Evander Kane? Yeah, that's him. Good. He had a great game on Thursday. He had you know what? I'm going to say Evander Kane had his best game of the season. Generated some chances and played very well defensively. So it's nice to see him get rewarded here. He's been kind of cold for a lot of the season here. He's a hot and cold player. So he just needs one goal right there. He puts that one, was that 5-hole on shift from Kane? Yeah, and he goes under the pads of Binnington because Binney wasn't really able to get set there. So 1-0 Sharks, and we're going to definitely give Cortana a goal treat. He wants a treat. Come up for a treat. Whoop. Oh, there we go. All right, kiss. Oh, all right, here we go. There we go. Here's Cortana. Oh, sorry. Try it again. There we go. So that's what I like to see. Scanner Kane? I hear ya. Evander Kane, yes. Nice job, Kaner. Good. Like to see him get on the score sheet, get rewarded for his great play in the last game right there. So 1-0 lead for the Sharks. That's good, but we know for the Sharks, we've had a real hard go at keeping leads. So hopefully we're able to still keep attacking. That's important right there. But we got to stay out of the penalty box. If St. Louis gets one even strength, don't put your head down. Keep at it. Keep going the way that they have, because the Sharks have done a really nice job in terms of even strength play recently. This team, won the even strength game against St. Louis. They, if you take out the empty net goal that the Blues had in the last game, the Sharks won that game 2-0 even strength. If you look at the Vegas game, the Sharks won that game 2-0 even strength. So 5-on-5, this team is finding their game. They just got to find a way to be a little bit more disciplined out there, and hopefully just continue to crash the net and just try to win these puck battles. I think that the Sharks are starting to find a new identity for them, and when you have the top six buying into it, I'm seeing a fairly different team, and I know it's only been 2 games, but I don't mind seeing the way that this team is playing with Erik Karlsson out of the lineup, I'm just going to say. So anyway, thanks. I appreciate your support in watching my Sharks video yesterday. Just another, just a short little 30-minute video that I put out. And of course, I'll have more content. I don't know if I'll have any more 30th anniversary content, though. I think I might be done with that. I might do 30 best players, though. I think that's probably where I will conclude that series overall. Yeah, the Sharks are just wearing their regular away jerseys. Of course, if they would have used a white version of their original sweater, they could have been wearing that instead. I wish they would have done that. Wait, no. Really? Already? And the Sharks are doing a nice job. St. Louis hasn't had much zone time the past couple of minutes here, and it seems like the forecheck is there, absolutely. The forecheck and just, not being afraid to battle along the boards against this team. St. Louis in front, or in the Shark zone now with O'Reilly, the top line out there. Scandella pinches in, but the Sharks are able to get the puck from him. And now the first line is back out there for San Jose, and Binnington steers it around the net. Nope, there's a turnover, and Couture's in front of the net, and he scores! Logan Couture, it is 2-0. Just halfway through this first period. My goodness. Who is this team? Then again, that's some sloppy play from the Blues there. The Sharks are able to pounce with Binnington playing the puck from behind his net. They strip it from number 4 on St. Louis. I'm sorry if I don't know his name off the top of my head. And a heads-up play from LeBanc, winning the puck battle right there. From Gunnarsson. And Couture crashing right to the net. As I was talking about with my friend Guy from the Blue Note Fan Report, the Sharks have been showing that they're not afraid to get themselves into the net and shovel pucks there, and that's exactly what happened. Wow. All right, we're going to have another goal treat. We have to score more than 1 goal in the first period. Well, I don't know, Ryan. We haven't won a game in which we've held a multi-goal lead this whole season, right? All right, goal treat. Come here. Hi. Oh, high five. Yeah, go Sharks. Yeah, that's a good girl. All right. Oh, I like this, everybody. All right. Anyway, make sure if you're having a good time with us, you show your support by leaving a thumbs up. If you're new to this, make sure you hit the red subscribe button down below. I do hockey hangouts every week, during games themselves. And I put out all sorts of content multiple times a week, 3 times a week usually. We have our Sundays. We have Sweater Sundays, so it's all about jerseys. We have Tuesday uploads, and Fridays are Shark Fin Fridays, dedicated to the coolest team on ice, Team Teal. Anyway, the Sharks are pouncing yet again, and even Balcer's almost had himself a chance in front of the net right there. That would have been almost a tap-in. So the Sharks showing jump. They look like they're fairly in sync out there. And I really just like the way that the team is positioning themselves in this game. Guys like Couture getting in front of the net there. Somebody else coming around behind the net to jump on somebody with the puck there. So I like that. So anyway, yeah, make sure that if you're having fun with us, show your support with a thumbs up. I also have the super chat option as well if you want to contribute that way. But of course, just having you here in the first place is big for the channel. So thank you so much. All right. My goodness, this is... Are we seeing the best that we've seen of the Sharks in a first period so far this year? I don't know. I always think that for the most part, the team is pretty well prepared early on. So we'll see what happens. We will see what's. How's it going? It's going quite. Yeah, I might have to jump up in the intermission here to finish off a batch of cookies in the oven. So yeah, it's a good day. Happening later today, so right after this game. Thoughts on the games at Lake Tahoe? Should have been at night to begin with. Yeah, I mean, Lake Tahoe happening later today, so right after this game. Thoughts on the games at Lake Tahoe? Should have been at night to begin with. Yeah, I mean, Lake Tahoe, I was mentioning this earlier, it's meant for an outdoor game. I mean, it looks beautiful, don't get me wrong. But in terms of the temperatures, California is one of the big suspects when it comes to, climate change, essentially. We have, days in the Bay Area where in February it might be in the 70s. That can happen. In Tahoe, some of those days could break into the 50s, actually. So not good for ice conditions. They should have thought about doing this game more so in December. Oh, thanks, Knucklehead. Very, very much appreciated. The camera is glitching, but the audio is good. Yeah, some people have said that my camera, my settings shouldn't be any different. Yeah, Dono Hype. Oh, yeah, Dono Hype for sure. That's great, man. What types of cookies? Yes, that's the most important question, right, guys? I love making oatmeal-based cookies or oat-based cookies. These have some slivered almonds in them, some dried cranberries. Put in some OJ, but I can't really pick it up too much in the flavors. Usually what I do is I have some zest. I zest an orange peel there. But nonetheless, I've already had one of them, and they're quite good. I just might need to put them in a little bit more, let them crisp up just a bit. So anyway, thank you so much, Knucklehead. I appreciate that. And I hope you have great success when putting out your video on the Golden Knights shiny helmets for sure. So anyway, we're back to this game here. The puck hasn't dropped yet. You like macadamia? Oh yeah, white chocolate macadamia is macadocious. You can never go wrong with those, I don't think. Let's see if I can jump into my own stream here. Oh, Ravens, what's happening? What's that picture? I have no idea. Anyway, so we are about 12 minutes. Now, that Couture goal was his 8th of the season. That leads, assisted by Kevin LeBanc jumping in there too. So, good job, Cooch, for sure. And remember, guys, the Sharks are playing their 14th road game of the season. They've only played 2 home games. I think that's the correct breakdown there. Okay, so... Oh, it's Jesse? Right on, man. A stronger orange flavor. Use orange liqueur. Oh, yeah. I will take your word for it, absolutely. I need to try actually some recipes where I put a little bit of, some bourbon in there or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know of Jesse all too well. He's funny. I like his little riffs with Luca, particularly funny. I almost think those guys should have their own channel. Anyway. All right, here we go. So we got the Donato line out there right now. And now that's with Patrick Marleau as center and John Leonard, I should say. John Leonard has has goals in consecutive games. That's what I meant to say right there. Riley has joined the chat. Welcome, and thanks for coming in to hang out. Sorry that you have to wait a little while until this Vegas Colorado game gets back on the ice. Those guys will be taking the ice again, just for anybody who doesn't know, at 9 o'clock Pacific. So for anybody on the East Coast, I'm sorry for you. The Sharks winning the faceoff battle so far 7-2 now. That's impressive because St. Louis won that battle quite easily in the last game. I think it was pretty much 60-40. So we got the Gambrell line out there. That's our 4th line. Really like the play from Gambrell. I'm going to start. Hey, just to pop in, man. I appreciate that. What's up, Cortana? Cortana's already had a couple of goal goodies so far because we got ourselves a 2-0 lead. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a chance right here with Gregor and Leonard. but St. Louis recovers well defensively, and they're going to move it out of their zone here and probably get some new personnel over the boards. Now skating with the puck is Mario Ferraro. Leads the team, I think, in block shots and hits. He probably still does. He was leading that by a country mile for a while there. And the second line for San Jose is on the ice now. So, again, that's Hurdle with Meyer and Rudolph Balcers, who was a Sharks draft pick, went to Ottawa in the Erik Karlsson deal, but was put on waivers and scooped up by San Jose. Whoop. There we go. Here's a chance for the Blues. A point shot, and Dubnyk with the save right there. Dubnyk not so tested yet. Looks like St. Louis's chances have mostly been going wide of the net. But, when you got O'Reilly out there, when you've got Shen and Hoffman's had a couple of goals against the Sharks already. And Jordan Kyrou, apparently he likes playing against the Sharks as well. On the game delay, I'm not sure if I did. What were you mentioning? You'll have to let me know here. And again, apologies for the video quality, guys. Shoot. Why does it say we only have one viewer? It must be because of the shitty video quality. Pardon my French. See if I can jump in on this. Hopefully everything is looking okay on here. Mute myself on the stream. All right. Well, anyway, we'll see what happens on that front right there. Does Cortana get goal goodies for Blues goals? Not so much. Maybe if it's like, a beautiful highlight reel goal, I would reward her. But not for this game. But then again, you know what, Ravens? You bring up a point, because I always do it for either team when I'm doing these hangouts. So that right there is going to be a yes. I'll do it. Why not? Yes, San Jose Sharks legend Mike Hoffman, lest we forget, of course. Now we're just at a commercial right now, so that's why things are a little bit quiet. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, of course, as always. Tomorrow I've got, as somebody mentioned, I have 2 jerseys that I'll be unboxing. I've already filmed it and produced it, but we got 2 jerseys to unbox tomorrow. Those are both reverse retro jerseys, and I'm very excited to show them off. I actually got them a long time ago, but just timing-wise, I figured it would be best to hold off until a good sweater Sunday right there. Ronan, what's happening, man? Oh, well, we got the Sharks and the Blues, so this is my first hockey hangout for the San Jose Sharks in what? I think over a year, guys. Or just about a year. So I'm especially excited to go live for something like this. All right, Carmen, good night. Thank you. Yes, indeed. You know what I should have done, guys? I should have put Cortana in her Sharks shirt. I've got a Sharks shirt for her. I'll have to show you guys, but if I try putting it on her, I can't really do that in this space right here. It's a little snug on her. She's got a lot of muscle to go around. All right, so the Sharks actually took a penalty. Great. That's one way to let the other team back into the game. And it's Couture in the box for tripping. Justin Braun's on the COVID list. Yeah, I hope that, well, I don't know if he actually tested positive, but hopefully that's not something that keeps him out for very long. All right, so the Sharks are on a penalty kill here. The penalty kill now comes in at 23rd in the NHL. It was only 3rd about 4 or 5 games ago against the Kings, but they have been bleeding when it comes to being a man short out there. So the Blues are humming and buzzing a little bit in the Sharks zone already. And there's a shot, and Dubnyk is able to see this one with a Blue right on him, but he's able to cover up right there and San Jose zone. St. Louis jumped on us for 2 power play goals plus a empty net goal with under a minute left in the last game right there. The Blues scoring the winning goal, of course, coming in overtime in a 4-on-3, which I'd have to go back and see the call because my friend, who's a Blues fan, he said he did see where it was a hook, but when I was watching it, I said, are you kidding me? But anyway, here we go. We're on the penalty kill right here, but Kane is not able to get it out of the zone, so the Blues are still out there. They've got their top unit on there with O'Reilly and with Mike Hoffman, among others. And the Sharks are trying to give him some fits, though. Kane is being very aggressive out there. He has to be careful he doesn't take a penalty, though. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Thanks for joining. And the Blues still have it in the zone, though, so the Sharks are getting a little tired out there, I would imagine. Just over a minute left here on this power play. They're working it across the seam, but Hoffman can't come up with that pass that was sent to him. And the Sharks are able to get it out of the zone. This is going to go down to the other end of the ice right here, so the Sharks can change up, which is very, very fortunate for them. Absolutely. All right, here comes Torrey Krug out there. And the Blues now with... Oh, I know. Hey, guys, I think I might know. I wonder why my stream is so laggy this time around. I would think it wasn't a hardware problem, but I do have a new laptop coming to me next week, so that's good. How's the logo thing going? Oh, the like the recolors, the logo recolors. I'm having a blast with that. I've loved doing that a lot already, and hopefully I can, I'll finish out the 32 teams by the end of next week, if not sooner. And then I'll maybe even do some logo recolors for some defunct teams as well. So yeah, how do I think the Giants? You think we could even finish third? You know what, Ryan? It's been so long since I really dialed into the Giants, honestly. I know that we have a couple of pretty highly rated prospects out there, which is good. Oh, high shot from the Blues there now with the power play expired. Third in the division would be comfortable for us. Absolutely, I'd be happy with that for sure. But of course, nobody's touching the Padres or the Dodgers. Yeah. Oh, here are the Sharks off of a kind of a broken play there, but Marleau wasn't able to corral the puck. He would have I think the Sharks would have had a shot at the net in the last few minutes. And let's see if we can get it clear here out of the zone. But no, the Blues are able to control it, and they send it deep, and we get a personnel change with just a little bit over 2 minutes remaining here in the first period. Again, the Sharks are up 2-0, and they survived a Blues power play earlier on, or just a minute ago, I guess. And so we are inside 2 minutes now. Here's Meyer, the second line out there for San Jose. Out there, and there's Ferraro. He shovels one to the net that Binnington is able to save. Actually, that was Claesson. Frederick Claesson is out there playing in his third game with the Sharks. As some of you already know, Erik Karlsson is out for a couple of games, and Radim Šimić is also out for a little bit, although he has been skating. So that's good for Šimić because, the team generally likes playing with him on the ice for sure. Although I got to say the bottom pairing so far has worked out just fine. 2-0 Sharks. Yes. Did I say something different earlier? Did I say we were already down 4-2? I don't know. All right. So we're almost through this first period right here. We're just on the last commercial break, and then we got under 2 minutes remaining. So yep. Thank you for hanging out. Of course. Most definitely. I appreciate you putting up with me despite some crappy video that is coming your way. Something I certainly did not intend, and I don't remember tweaking my settings from the last time I was live. Oh, what's the score? Yeah, 2-0 Teal. And then internet. Gotta try talking nonstop for 29 minutes. What I'll do after this though is I will hair. There we go. What I'll do after this is I will check out some other scores that are happening as well. Red Wings win. The playoff run starts now. My goodness. And I assume you guys got that in regulation. We're looking good so far from one nick to another. That's what I like to see. Yeah, we look good. We took a penalty, which scared the crap out of me with the way that our kill has been recently. But thankfully, we were able to contain the Blues pretty well, shorthanded. Who had a better run, the 2010, 2012, or 2014 Giants? You know what, Ryan? That's a great question. I would maybe say 2012 because they had to battle back from, several elimination games right there. So 2010, they were down 2-0 and had to go into Cincinnati, and they won 3 games in a row there. And then second round, or 2012, yeah. And then against the Cardinals, they were down 3-1 in that series, and they were in St. Louis, and Barry Zito was pitching, and they were able to win that series. And then everybody said the Tigers were going to win that World Series, and the Giants swept them. So it's 2012 that's the most impressive for me. Although really, though, when you look at 2014, that was all Madison. All right, so the Sharks back in action here with just under 2 minutes left. Here's a shot. Oh, dang it. I thought that Meyer had a good look in front of the net there, but that was blocked, well contested by Falk or whoever. Yeah, that was Justin Falk, I believe. So we've got Brent Burns out there on the ice. And interestingly enough, guys, you notice that the Sharks have not been generating nearly as much of their offense from the back end this season, especially with Karlsson out as well. But nonetheless, I like how it kind of forces the players to get more toward the front of the net. So that's kind of the silver lining there, in my opinion. St. Louis is going to skate this one. Actually, they dump it into the zone there for a personnel change. Actually, they get on the forecheck. Pardon me, Carbonation. Oh, here, Cortana. Here you go. But that one comes out there, so the Sharks are able to regain possession there. It's Vlasic out there with Nikolai Knizhov, a very, very pleasant surprise for this team so far. Good developing young defenseman there. And the top line is on the ice right now with Kane. Here comes Kane. He's got a shot. Glove save from Binnington. And Kane nearly had an opportunity with a rebound there. But the Sharks are able to hold it into the zone. There's a shot from LeBanc that goes just wide. Kane is behind the net. LeBanc jumps in behind the net as well. The Sharks are trying to get another good chance here in the last 30 seconds, but the Blues are able to skate it out. And they're just kind of holding on to the puck here with a chance to go into the locker room down by just 2 goals instead of more. Here comes San Jose in the last 15 seconds. Gambrell and the boys chip it into the St. Louis zone here. The shots favor San Jose 10-9. And we're going to get 5 more seconds left here. This one is going into the Sharks zone behind the net, but that is going to conclude it for the end of this period right here. Oh, thanks, Ryan. Yeah, come on back whenever you have a chance here. So the Sharks end up with a 2-0 lead, but we know the Sharks have not been able to hold such leads at all through the course of this season. So 2-0 Sharks. I like the way that we're looking so far. Defensively, I think we've tightened up. Early on, looks like St. Louis had a couple of good chances that they put wide, but the Sharks looking good at both ends of the ice. Absolutely. So anyway, I appreciate you guys sticking around here. I know, again, that we have some video problems right here. How is the video, guys? Is it really bad? Should I try restarting the stream? I'm not entirely sure what would be the best course of action here. But nonetheless, we can look at some scores around the NHL. I don't know if it's a network issue, though. Maybe it's because, I've had yesterday, I'm watching the NHL app on my Xbox. And man, my internet connectivity was terrible, but my laptop connectivity was good. So anyway, some subpar optimization on that front of things. Whoop, there we go. All right, let's see what's happening around the rest of the league. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Of course, we know that the Golden Knights and the Avalanche will be playing at 9 o'clock Pacific, resuming their game. The Avalanche lead that 1-0 on a goal from Sam Girard. Also in flight right now, we have the Nashville Predators with a 2-0 lead on the Columbus Blue Jackets. We have a scoreless game toward the end of the first period between the Maple Leafs and the Canadiens. At the end of the first period, it's the Lightning 0 and the Carolina Hurricanes 0 as well. Of course, we see kind of a logjam between those guys and the Florida Panthers, who, speaking of which, they fell today by the score of 2-1 to the Red Wings. So Florida put up 7 goals in the first game, but they forgot they needed to save some of those for the next game. Also, we had a game between the Rangers and the Capitals, and the Rangers won that by the score of 4-1. And it was the Buffalo Sabres getting a 3-0 win over the New Jersey Devils. Into these games and break down the scoring for this. Kind of a nice way to fill our time here. Nonetheless, hopefully you find this somewhat entertaining. Let's start with that game between the Panthers and the Red Wings. All right, here we go. So Panthers and Red Wings. So for the Panthers, they got their goals from Alex Wenberg. That was his 5th on the season. Oh, my day is pretty good, Riley. Hey, we got some, competitive hockey out there so far with my Sharks. It's a good day. Cortana's happy. We've played a ton of fetch, but she keeps pestering me. And I got myself some time to spend with my cousins this evening here, which is funny because I didn't even know I had family here. Why did I back out? But the question is, how is your day? What are you guys doing? What are you up to? What's exciting out there? Oh, God. Trying to use the NHL website on my phone without actually having an app is just an absolute nightmare. Yeah, Red Wings. You guys beat the Panthers. One of the tops in the division right there, too. As I was just noticing, noting, I should say, I think that the Panthers, they forgot to save some of the goals they scored yesterday for today. But congratulations on the victory right there. Let's see if I can get back and take a look at who had those goals for the Winged Wheel. So those goals came by way of Brome. Who's Brome? Brome. I have no idea who that is, to be honest with you. And Patrick Nemeth on the back end with a rare goal for him. Let's check into our next game here. And that was between the Rangers and the Capitals. And it was the Rangers coming away with a 4-1 victory. Quite decisive on paper, at least. And those goals... Oh, great. They won't even show me the box score, will they? How unfortunate. Here we go. I got it right here. The Rangers, wow, only 6-7-3 on the season. Not so good for them. So a very needed 2 points for them just to stay somewhat alive in that division. Chris Kreider scored his 5th of the year. Alexis Lafreniere, also, a Swede, of course. Yeah, I mean, the Detroit Red Wings can't be without their Swedes. Alexis Lafreniere had his 2nd goal of the season. Ryan Strome got on the board, as did Mika Zibanejad, only his 2nd of the season, guys. And his goal came in the 3rd period there. The lone goal for the Capitals via Dmitry Orlov. The Capitals haven't been playing all that well recently. I'm kind of surprised. Nonetheless, I have faith in them with Peter Laviolette behind the bench. And in another East Division matchup, it was the Buffalo Sabres with a 3-2 victory over the New Jersey Devils. Let's take a look at the stats in that game. Buffalo on the season goes to 5-7-2. The Devils slide to 6-4-2. Blues are looking bad. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised to see things the way they are. I mean, they're kind of losing some puck battles along the boards there and just trying to get some of those clears. Like, our guys are jumping all over you. I'm actually very surprised. But here's the thing, though, Matt. The Sharks have not won a game this year in which they had a multi-goal lead. Or at least they've always blown the multi-goal lead. So there you go right there. So in the Buffalo-New Jersey game, Buffalo got goals from Colin Miller and 2 goals from Sam Reinhart, his 4th and 5th on the season right there. The goals for the Devils came from Kyle Palmieri, only his 3rd of the year, which is a little surprising. He was, I think, the leading goal scorer for them last year. And PK Subban got his 1st of the year, so pretty surprising to see those guys not quite up to snuff so far. Anyway, let's jump into some other games that are in progress right now. We're going to take a look here at Tampa Bay, Carolina are scoreless. Toronto and Montreal are scoreless as that winds down in the first period there, 0-0. So I'm going to jump into the Nashville Columbus game. My feed is sticky. Yeah, Sean, I'm sorry about that, man. Yeah, it just does not seem to be getting much better. I'm sorry. It's something that, we've been looking good the last couple of streams. There just might be, I don't know, like a network issue or something like that. Short on people, commentator said, you're short 7 forwards. Oh, my goodness. I knew it was bad. I did not know it was that bad. But, yeah, definitely something that has to be, at the very least, a footnote. You guys play us tough nonetheless for the most part. All right, Nashville and Columbus. So Columbus is in the hole, down 2-0, and the goals so far for the Predators come by way of... Oh, great. Did I just shoot myself in the foot here? I think I did. Goals for, let's see, the Predators. Colton Sissons, along with, I'm not seeing this correctly, Kalle Jarnkrok. Riley, thank you for joining the chat. Welcome. I don't know if I have seen you here, or if I have, it's been a while. You got to let me know. Who do you cheer for? Doesn't matter who you cheer for. You're always welcome here. We have fans of all 32 NHL teams, although the Florida Panthers fans have not been here for quite some time. But nonetheless, yeah, we show love for everybody, even my dreaded rival, the Vegas Golden Knights. I have a lot of fun with a lot of Knights fans who show up in my chat. So there you go. Whoop. All right. Anyway, and again, sorry for these video issues here. If it gets really bad and we find ourselves without really any viewers, I might just jump off. But nonetheless, I'm just happy that you're able to tune in. And if you are tuning in and still having some fun despite these issues, leave a thumbs up. It helps support the channel there. You can also hit the subscribe button down below because I do these hockey hangouts. And I have a feeling they'll be getting a little bit better because I'll have a new laptop with better specs and whatnot, number one. I also put out all sorts of video content. We got 2 Rileys in the chat. Hey now, you're a brand new Blues fan. Okay, well, welcome. Even those dreaded Dallas fans. What's up, T-Park? How are you now? How's Joe Pavelski working out this year? I think that he's having himself a pretty good season so far. And TS, thanks for tuning in as well. Well, Riley, the Blues and the Sharks have themselves a pretty good rivalry. I don't think we've ever been in the same division, or if we have, it's been an eternity. But nonetheless, these two teams play each other pretty fiercely. Great matchups back and forth throughout the playoffs there. So, I have there are a couple of personalities I like to collaborate with. Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, he's one guy who I chat with here. We did a little pregame together on his channel. So he's the Hawaii Blues fan, the Blue Note fan report, as I say. TS, that's right. You are also a Blues fan. But as I was pointing out earlier, we have let all of our multi-goal leads slip this year. We have not held a multi-goal lead this whole season. So there you go. Michigan is beating Ohio State. There we go. You're saying you hope the Sharks win from a Knights fan. That's not you don't come by that very often now, do you? But yeah, Riley, let's see how your teams are doing this year. Okay, well, Vegas, as we know, very well, tops in the division. Hurricanes, yeah, you also like the Hurricanes. They're doing wicked well, and they were my preseason pick to win the Stanley Cup, and I'm liking it so far, guys. I will say that. Doing his best to drag us out of misery. Yeah, man, those goals are hard to come by for you. I heard that Kivi Ranta was assigned to the taxi squad. That is nuts, man. But then again, I haven't been really hearing his name much this year. Joel Kiviranta. Anyway, let's see what else is happening around the league here. I was looking at some of the games earlier. We have Nashville, Columbus. Nashville's up 2-0 there. At the end of the first period, Carolina, partial to California. I guess that makes sense. Sharks on top of the Kings and the Ducks, though. Tampa and Carolina are tied at 0 at the end of the first. So that's the game I would be watching if my team wasn't on right now. Can I go live tomorrow too? I don't usually do back-to-back, but I won't say no. Maybe. The thing, Sean, is that I often drop in kind of by surprise. Usually that gets a better turnout than when I schedule something, oddly enough. Although, once I have my new laptop, I'm going to be setting up some sessions, some live streams in which we can... Oh, which reminds me, I have a couple of great live streams in the works. One is going to be on running a YouTube channel, especially for sports YouTubers, so I want to do that. One will be one in which you guys watch me design some jersey concepts. We'll maybe make that a series, maybe every other week or something like that. And then we will also do one on Guess the Jersey. We're going to bring that back. We're going to do Guess the Jersey live. That was awesome. And Mikhail, what's up? Thank you for joining. Kivi Ranta got hurt. Oh, he's been out the whole time. I guess that's just kind of a piece of the missing puzzle, or a missing piece of the puzzle for you guys in that sense. Well, nonetheless, TS, whether you can pop in once in a blue moon, hey, that's good enough for me. You haven't missed a Blues game in the last 3 years. That is so impressive. I'm very impressed with that. And it's funny because I almost missed this game today too. I thought that I had to meet up with some family for dinner, but they were like, okay, well, can you meet us at this restaurant at 7? And I'm like, perfect, because the Sharks are on at 4. I thought we were going to be on at 5 o'clock because when we're in the central time zone, that's usually when those games start. Yeah, it's interesting, Riley, because here's the thing. Now, those are traditionally two teams that I don't like whatsoever. But, I miss those rivalries, man. I miss that. So, it's kind of like, I don't like them when they're good, but when they're not good, I'm kind of like, come on, guys. Like, I want you to be good so I can hate you. That's kind of how it is. So, anyway, that's just kind of the sort of interesting dynamic there. Oh. Welcome back, good sir. So we're still in intermission here. The Sharks up 2-0, which is fantastic to see for me, not for everybody here. But heck yeah, let's go, buddy. Anyway, you've been a Blues and Cardinals fan your whole life, all 12 years. Right on, man. I didn't start even really getting into the Sharks until I was a senior in high school. But I grew up going to Sharks games like one every year. I grew up about an hour away from the Shark Tank there. And then I've been going to games a hell of a lot until, of course, the pause last year. But now I live out of state. And also, the Cardinals, you guys have some great... you guys have some great fans, first of all. But we've, the Cardinals and my Giants have had some pretty good rivalries over the past several decades, really. Neil put up a new video in the background. He's got a Kings jersey. Well, yeah, you got to show love for all the jerseys that you have. I mean, you'll even see me wear Kings one once in a blue moon as well. You would never leave if you ended up in Japan. It's such a different world out there, but it just seems very exciting to me. The North Stars shirt in the unboxing tweet. Could you actually see the North Stars logo though? Or did you just see, you saw the Kelly green and you're like, no, that is North Stars. Yeah, T-Park, that's a 47 brand shirt. 47 brand, I love those shirts. They are fantastic. Good, high quality cotton, much better than whatever else you can get with your favorite team on it. So I highly recommend going to 47brand.com. The white Gretzky jersey. Okay. Well, that one I think is okay. It's a lot better than their current road uniform. That's just it's a little lackluster for me. But somehow it still looks kind of nice. I don't know how to describe it. I have it, but yeah. Yeah, so got my jersey unboxing coming up tomorrow. Ooh, pardon me. I noticed that when I talk a lot, nonstop, I think I need to remember just to kind of like breathe in between because I'm trying to be so engaging and entertaining, but I need to breathe in between or else I'm going to have all this air trapped here. See the very top of the logo. Okay. Yeah, you got to check out their website. They run sales every once in a while. They'll do like 20% off, sometimes 30% off if you're really lucky. But yeah, I would much rather buy one shirt there than buy 3 shirts from Fanatics, of course. Favorite team besides the Sharks? How is that a weird question? That is one of the best questions you could ask me. My second favorite team is the Buffalo Sabres. And I've explained it before. For the Sabres, for me, it's kind of, there's a sense of nostalgia, with the goat head, of course, and Rick Jeanneret, one of the most unique play-by-play broadcasters ever. Maxim Afinogenov is one of my favorite players of all time, as is Dominik Hasek. And for me, TS, even though I'm from Sharks territory, my favorite football team is the Minnesota Vikings. And the Vikings are the Buffalo Bills of the NFC, essentially. So I really feel for Buffalo as a sports market. It has some of the most passionate sports fans in the United States, but they don't have anything they don't have a championship for football or for hockey. So It's kind of like I really want to see them get there one of these days. Your second favorite team is the Red Wings. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so if you're a Blues fan, like a newer fan, I guess you could like Detroit, but back in the day, you guys would not be getting along very well, that's for sure. Whoop. Whoop. Anyway, we're going to get underway with the second period pretty shortly. So we'll see. Oh, Melody Martin. Yeah. I watch her content. I've seen her featured on Post to Post. Very talented. My goodness. Her musicianship is just, from a foundational standpoint, it's just very solid. I mean, I can't record myself playing. I can play, but I can't record myself playing because I always suck. And yeah, her voice is beautiful too. Bills fans are some of the most diehard sports fans. Yeah, absolutely. They are crazy, but they're kind of like the good kind of crazy. Your second favorite team is Montreal. Well, that's a pretty good year for you then, wouldn't you say? Okay. So now we're underway here in the second period. Just 20 seconds gone by here. The Sharks with a 2-0 lead. Hey now. Wings. Oh. Interesting, Sean. Here's the thing, man. I would actually disagree, at least right now, because the Red Wings are leaving behind a couple of excellent rivalries they had there. It looks like Vlasic got away with what I thought was a penalty there with the ref watching there, so maybe I'm just blowing smoke. Because the Red Wings had that rivalry with the Colorado Avalanche in the postseason. They had a great rivalry with the Hawks. Decades and decades right there. And they had a great rivalry with my Sharks for quite some time there too. What's the best Sharks jersey? Bodie, great question. The best Sharks jersey is the 25th anniversary jersey. So that was still in the Reebok times right there. Nice chance for the Sharks right there, but that shot went wide. That was going to be a grade A chance that they got that on net. I would say the 25th anniversary. So it's the original jersey with the darker teal, but not what they're doing right now in Adidas because that collar is an eyesore. Otherwise, yeah, that 25th anniversary is number one for me, numero uno. But yeah, the Sharks have had a handful of very nice jerseys. A couple of that I think are kind of overrated or not quite as good as people let on. I'm a Sharks fan, but nonetheless, a overall good jersey history, I would say. I hope that there's opportunity for them to, have another look here or there a few years down the road. Cortana, what is it? Come on now. Oh, you agree? Well, hey now. I appreciate that. All right, guys, we're in the second period here, just 2 minutes through this period, and the Sharks hopefully looking for a chance to pad their lead here, but the Blues, they need to get themselves back in sync here. They need some jump. They need to start winning some puck battles. Start sending two guys after a San Jose guy along the boards with the puck there. So we'll see what happens. This right here must be, who is this, Cortana? Is this Robert Bortuzzo? Are you going to go chase after Robert Bortuzzo for me? There we go. Oh, never mind. Oh, pardon me. Alrighty. And of course, of note for this game and for these two games between these teams, the Sharks are doing, a wraparound chance for Gregor. He almost had it, but looks like Binnington had the post covered very well with his pad there. Noah Gregor, he scored in the last game. That was his first of the year. You guys want to watch some speed, watch number 73 in teal or white in this game. Watch a game when they played. It was hard, especially the road trips. It depends on where you are, I guess. Yeah. Oh, yeah, my dog is obsessed with Fetch. Even though I played Fetch with her 3 times outside today. What I do is I take a toy. It's kind of like a Kong, but it's symmetrical and more spherical in its nature. And I actually, I play dump and chase with her, so I get my hockey stick out there, and then she fetches it with me. Anja, How has San Jose been in their offensive zone entries? You know what? I think they've been better, Cordell. I think they've been better. Oh, wait. What's going on here? It looks a little bit cleaner for the Sharks. I think, man, I don't want to just, dump on the guy, but Erik Karlsson's style of play isn't really necessarily working for what the Sharks need right now. And you're seeing less offense generated by the blue line in his absence. And I, for one, am in favor of that. I think the Sharks look a lot more cleaner in their breakouts. What? We already scored again? Oh my God. All right, let me watch this. Here we go. All right, now you'll get my reaction as Hertl gets thrown out of the faceoff circle. And don't forget, guys, when we score, she's going to get a couple of these. All right, here we go. Off the faceoff. Behind the net. Oh, there's Balcers in front of the net. Let's score! 3-0 San Jose. That is their first 3-0. That's their first 3-goal lead all season. And it's number 92, San Jose Sharks draft pick, turned Ottawa Senator, turned San Jose Shark, Rudolph Balcers on the board. Kiss. High five. Oh, bro team. Oh, yeah, good job. All right, here, you're coming to the camera a little bit more. Goal treat. Psst. Kiss. All right. Oh, let's do it again. Wait. Okay, there we go. Good girl. Hoffman and Kyrou are going to score. Yeah, those guys have been our kryptonite in that matchup so far. Where's the scoreboard? That's why I need you guys here. I forget these things. Make sure if you're having a good time with us, you show your support for the channel. Oh, now we're getting into it. Oh, there's some fisticuffs behind the net. It's Ryan O'Reilly. The captain's trying to make some noise for his team, and I do appreciate that objectively. My scoreboard. Make sure if you're having a good time with us, guys, you show your support by leaving a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I do this twice a week sometimes. I also put out 2 to 3 videos a week covering hockey history and hockey culture. So join the Twist Brigade, my friends. You can also donate to the channel. That obviously helps me get new equipment and run giveaways and all that good stuff too. But just having you here, I think that'll do just fine. All right, so SJS and STL. Oh, it looks like they're going to take the big L so far. All right, 3-0. Very good. Oh, no. I just wrote it down too, guys. Oh, man. All right. So let me get a look at this one here. All right, so the Blues send it deep, and back there is Knizhov. Knizhov behind the goal line there. He gets tripped. No call. Okay, so that they would disallow that because this should be a penalty. So why didn't they blow the whistle? Why didn't they blow the whistle when right behind the goal line there, Knizhov got tripped? That's absurd. That's absurd. All right, well, congratulations to Braden Shen for the goal, but that's absurd. That happens right in front of the ref's eyes. Knizhov got blatantly tripped. And again, this is one-sided officiating if I do say so. I know that we have Blues fans here. And I don't like to complain about officiating, but this is getting ridiculous, guys. First of all, Jonathan Marchessault cross-checks Radim Šimić in the ribs in front of the ref. In the ribs. Doesn't even have the puck. So he does that. There's no penalty when it should be a 2-game suspension right there, or 1 game, probably. Šimic's out for a while. And then you saw the last game, that officiating I thought was terrible. And of course, if there are calls that are not made that should be calls against the Sharks for something that they did to the other team, let me know. I mean, that's fine. But that was ridiculous right there, guys. I have no idea who is tipping off the official. Like, I'm sorry to be a conspiracy nut here, but that's absurd. It happens right in front of your face. This isn't behind the play or anything like that. It's ridiculous. It's like, should I even watch? Honestly, it's not fair. And it's not even close, guys. Matt, man, what's up? Did you guys see that? Did anybody else see that play where Knizhov was tripped? Did you see that play? Did anybody see anything different? It's totally fine if you did. I don't mind people disagreeing with me whatsoever. Yeah. And I know that, at the end of the day we gave up a goal, right? We can't do that. We're up 3-1 in this game. That's great. I'm happy about that, but we can't give up a goal, We even if there is a terrible missed call like that. But I'm sorry, that's just putting in a position to fail, honestly. So there we go. There's our score. I don't have my hat on though, so I don't know. Tape? I got some blue tape. The Blues answered back after conceding a third goal, and just the way that it happened, the play was possible in the first place because I forget who it was for St. Louis, but it was a blatant trip to our guy with the puck. So the ref is obviously watching it. It is a full-on trip from behind the net. Ooh, St. Louis is threatening now. They can definitely feel it. So anyway, that sets up a goal. Not that I think that our defense was anything good by any means, but yeah, it's just really frustrating. But anyway, so 3-1, San Jose Sharks lead. Excuse me. To be fair, it was a penalty. You don't want to win by the refs. Hey, and I agree too, man. I might see a call go our way as well. There was a couple games ago against Anaheim where we were the beneficiaries of a puck over glass penalty. There really wasn't that, and we scored on the power play. So I'm not afraid to, I don't mind calling it like it is, honestly. I can still be happy if we score as a result of a goof from the refs. I'm a Sharks fan. There was that Game 7 power play, of course. But anyway, man, that just grinds my gears, honestly. I don't know. I don't know what I can do to actually, have my voice heard in that manner, honestly. But that's absurd, man. But hey, congrats to the Blues for getting back in the game so quickly. That's the way I'll call it, my friends. And thanks, Riley. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, the flow has some shape to it right now. Anyway, pardon me. And thanks, guys. We've got 15 thumbs up here in the stream. That's very nice. I appreciate that. Yeah. Corey Perry 2.0, if I do say so myself. All right. So we're on a commercial break at the moment here. The Sharks lead 3-1. Will it auto-delete your link if you post a replay of the trip? Actually, yeah, I think I have links disabled. Good question, though. Kyrie's ready to score? Well, yeah, TS, I didn't even acknowledge who scored for St. Louis, actually. And, I usually would give my dog a goal treat, no matter who scores. So, here, come get a treat. Let's let the Blues fan. Here we go. There you go. Oh, wait, did that bounce off my shoulder? Couture was talking to the ref. Good. Yeah, I think that, yeah, and if it happened against St. Louis and we scored, I would hope O'Reilly would be talking to the ref as well. But, hey, hindsight, right? Captain Hindsight. Braden Shen, oh my God. You gotta be... Oh, Braden Shen scored the first goal. I thought you meant he just scored right now. Hell, he'll probably score again. Knowing us and our ability to choke from multi-goal leads. The ref skates away and Couture spits right after. That's probably just coincidental, but that's actually pretty funny. All right, here we go. Puck has been dropped about a third of the way through this second period here. The Sharks lead 3-1, and they've got it in the blue zone. They're able to keep it. Nope, that one went out. Yeah, that's offsides. Okay, that definitely came out of the zone there. These refs are terrible. Tell me about it, Max. I don't like being this guy who's harping on the officials, but dude, check yourself. That's what I gotta say, man. But anyway, Max, thank you for joining here. And I mean, like, look, I'm fine with letting a lot of stuff go, right? Like little hooks. Sure. Little holds, I don't mind those as well. That's stuff that you can let go. I don't mind that all that much. Guys jockeying for position, don't try to call something there unless, somebody does something like high sticks, but whatever. Anyway, let's not get our hopes up. Exactly. You make a point, sir. The Blues coming back here with Scandella. Hella Scandella. Marco Scandella. Good Italian name. All right, here we go, San Jose. Just kind of slow the game down a little bit. And we got the second line out there right now. Of course, Rudolph Balcers had a goal earlier. His second, I think, on the season. And now we're in behind the San Jose net there. And the boys are looking to break it out. And, yep. Oh, no, Donato gets spun around there. He's still able to get it out of the zone. Sharks are getting back to the forecheck, it looks like, here. And that stays in the zone, and Patrick Marleau almost had a chance on a one-timer there. Patrick Marleau, a little bit snake bit out there, guys. He just doesn't have the finish that he used to, does he? But, I mean, you would think he would have a couple goals by now, even though he's playing primarily, like, bottom 6 minutes. Wait, no. What? No freaking way. Patrick freaking Marleau. You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah. He's finally off the schneid. First goal of the season. Attaboy, Patty. He gets in on the forecheck here. Battles along the net. And there's an amazing feed from Kane. Evander Kane. Oh my goodness, what a pass. Looking like Joe Thornton out there he is. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? Wait, what? What's going on now? Looks like Berube might have been upset at something. But they're going to drop the puck anyway. I can't wait. So here's Krug behind the net. He dishes it to his teammate, skating through the neutral zone. And they get it deep into the San Jose zone. And number 12 out there feeds it around the net. This is going around the perimeter there. And here's Krug from the point. A shot. And that goes through. Dubnyk might have been screened by number 12 for St. Louis there. But seconds later, the Blues answer back. So that is now 4-2. This game is becoming more of a barn burner. And all this has come even strength, guys. So that is now San Jose. Good Lord, guys. All right, so it's... All right. 4... God, I almost want to turn... Shaping up, huh? All right, and St. Louis... There we go, guys. There's the scoreboard for right now. So I didn't really look at that. Zach Sanford. Okay, Zach Sanford got credit for a tip there, or are they just showing him because he got in front of the net there? Nice shift from him, obviously, even if he didn't get on the score sheet. But yeah, it is 4-2. And are we gonna have a review here or something? It's taking a little while for them to drop the puck here. If I'm Bob Bugner, I almost want to call a timeout just to regroup this team. So yeah, Marleau, again, with his first of the season and assisted by Evander Kane. Oh, Ray Bro! What's up, Ray Bro? Can we get some dono hype in the chat for Ray Bro? I have funny thumbnails? Thank you. Yeah, even if Patty got a tap in, hey, he had a good shift and he went to the net. That's what I like about seeing the Sharks right now. They're not afraid to put some bodies in front of there. Yeah, I appreciate that, Ray. But yeah, we're going to get ourselves a review in the booth. Or at least they just did that right now, and I think that they're coming back onto the ice to rule this. And I think they would probably confirm it as a good goal. I'm not going to look at the chat just yet. But after the coach's challenge, it's a good goal. Okay, so it's still 4-2. That's the score right now. The Sharks had a 3-0 lead, and they're already seeing that kind of evaporate. Luckily, Marleau jumped in there for that goal. You know every player because you watch every game, exactly. I mean, I only know number 12 on my team. That is a number 12 I will never forget. Here are the Sharks almost threatening again. LeBanc just couldn't corral that puck from behind the net. Burns fires it through. Bennington turns that aside. Well, I guess if they're only down by 2. I would say otherwise they might pull Husso or put Husso in. Well, I appreciate Ray. That is terrific of you. Vegas versus Colorado is 9 Eastern. I thought we were for some reason. I thought it was 9 Pacific because it's 9 Pacific is when the game is going to resume. Thanks for joining, by the way, Mike. We're out shooting St. Louis 16-15. Okay, so that's about pretty par for the course for where we are in the game right now. But that's good. You know, we got outshot last game. It looked a lot worse than it was because of that overtime. But yeah. Okay, so the Sharks, can we please just go the rest of the period without conceding a goal? Please, guys. Here. Now, Cortana didn't get her goal treats, guys. She needs 2 more goal treats because we had goals from Sanford and Marlowe, so the 12s exchanged goals there. Here, Cortana, why don't you say hi? Hi. Oh, what a good girl. For some reason we don't want to... Yeah, there we go. Whoop. There we go. All right, that's for Patty Marlowe right there. Yeah, I'm sorry, Max. People have been reporting that. Unfortunately, I didn't do anything to tweak my settings, but it might be like a network issue, or maybe I need to consider looking at my settings again, nonetheless. But yeah, apologies for the inconvenience or for the lack of good streaming quality in that sense. And of course, if you need to head out or whatever, hey, I got nothing against that. Here we go. So, about halfway through this period, the Sharks find themselves winning 4-2. Yeah, so that's what's up. So yeah, goals. God, guys, I'm already losing track of who's scoring the goals. So Shen and Sanford for the Blues so far. For the Sharks, it's Balsers, Marlowe, Kane, and who had that other goal? I'm already forgetting, guys. It wasn't Banker. No, it was Couture. Couture had that other goal. The Blues with it in the San Jose zone. They send it behind the net there. O'Reilly's contested by Mario Ferraro, and now Burns is a little bit tied up here. The Blues are able to keep it at the point here, and before they can cycle it, the Sharks are able to pick off a pass. Nice heads-up play there from Kane, who had a really nice defensive game on Thursday. And here away from Dubnyk. What a save. And Kane coming the other way. He's got wheels, but he's a little tired, or comparatively, because he is kind of late into his shift there. But nonetheless, I really like the hustle that I see from Kane there. Hopefully he can go back to the bench now. We'll get some fresh legs over the boards there. Yes, four. Don't mess with me on the score. You give the edge to Dubnyk? Yeah, I mean, me too. Jones has played well, but that's what you would expect from a starter. You know, Dubnyk has played, I think, very well in a small sample size. Maybe not so much this particular game, but we do have to kind of give him some leeway here, because of, he's been out for a little while there. All right. Anyway, guys, man, I'm kicking myself over these stream quality issues. I wish I could fix my latency or something like that, or like adjust my settings to hopefully affect latency. My thumbnail keeps changing? Does it really? That's fun. Interesting. Oh boy. So we're at a commercial break right now. I think about, 9 minutes or so left in the second period, with San Jose winning, or leading, I should say, 4-2. Yeah, all right. Thanks, guys. Oh, I forgot I have a couple of cookies that I need to pop back. Give me 15 seconds here. 1 sec. All right, coming back for 4 minutes. Oh, I had to put some cookies in the oven. 4 more minutes there, and then they will be all baked to just a golden brown perfection, I should say. So, we're getting back into the action here. Nice to see Patty Marlowe on the goal sheet, and Balsers, of course. Thought your internet was whack? Well, nope, it's just me. My internet performance is overall pretty good, though. Oh, Kane is back there on the ice, man. He is just going balls to the wall here. I love it. Oh, he kind of elbowed Sam unintentionally, I think. But yeah, that's the thing. Kane sometimes goes a little too hard. But overall, I'll take that, though. Overall. Good speed, of course, too. 9 minutes remaining in this period here. And Shen now for the Blues in the Shark zone, but Knyzhov is able to keep that away from him. The Sharks are going to break this out, and here they go. Oh my God. Whether that's Marlowe getting his legs going or somebody like Noah Gregor. The Sharks, that's the thing about this year. They have some more speed now with Thornton and Pavelski out. And there's a shot from the point. And, second chance for Leonard, for Nieto, but he couldn't get a real shot on goal there. That was well contested. And Binnington's going to play it to his teammate there. The Blues are going to slowly get it out of the zone. Oh, they send it in deep there. And that looks like that was touched, so it won't be icing. And here's Nicholas Milosh, one of our bottom pairing defensemen now that Schimmick and Carlson are both injured. And here comes Gregor, and he's got good legs, but he's trying to go 1-on-4 essentially right there. Some good support from Gambrell, though, because he's able to keep it in the zone. Nice heads-up play from number 7, who's having himself a good season now that he's getting more games under his belt, I'll be honest. And Gambrell going back into the blue zone here. He sends it deep. Clifford with a little bit of a late hit there, but again, nothing that would, I think, warrant necessarily a penalty if you're going to let the rest of the game kind of go. There's a chance Leonard didn't shoot it, though. Hurdle had an open net there, too, but his bid got essentially poked away. And this was almost a chance for a breakaway for Clifford, oddly enough. But the Sharks are able to regroup. Yes, they do. And Meyer is able to skate it into the zone. Here's a shot. Hurdle in front of the net. Oh, Binnington's able to cover the post. Oh, my goodness. We had almost a grade A chance right there. And the Sharks continuing to get at it with a forecheck. Yes. And let's see if they set up a cycle. Nope, that's a nice defensive play there from Gunnarsson. And the Blues. Dylan, what's up? Playing Chase Center in some home games. I wouldn't mind having a game or two at Chase Center in the future. Sure. That's good. I think the Sharks need to do a much better job of growing their presence in the Bay Area. That's one thing. Having lived there for a long time, the Sharks do not have many fans outside of San Jose or the South Bay, if you want to, stretch it out to that, unfortunately. Oh, there was a nice chance there with Cairo on the doorstep, but somehow he's not able to get his stick on it. That was a nice play that they had set up there. And Falk is out there as well. Falk was very deadly in the first couple of games against the Sharks here, so he's having himself a pretty nice season. All right, I got some cookies I got to take out of the oven. Hopefully we're able to get a whistle here in just a moment. Here we go. The Blues get out of the zone. All right, I'm going to quickly hustle and pull those out of the oven. I think we'll be good after that. One moment. All right. I hear you. All right, here we go. And we're on another commercial at the moment right now, just FYI, my friends. Okay. Well, my hair is getting crazier as we get through this game further. Whatever. I got crazy hair. Can I make a day in the life video? I'm not planning on it, honestly, but I'm not going to turn that down at some point. Maybe when we get some more viewers. But I do want to show I want to show people a little bit about kind of the behind the scenes, and of course I want to put out a live stream as it pertains to actually having a sports YouTube channel to help content creators kind of wondering what that's like and kind of sort of requires, I suppose. A day in the life video for Cortana. Now we're kind of talking. I don't really post on there, or I haven't posted on there in months, but I do have a secondary channel that I was going to dedicate to something like that. But I mean, I want to integrate Cortana a little bit more into the channel. 14. Yeah, you're right, Ryan. You're absolutely right. I don't think that they weren't able to cash in when they had some of their most attractive rosters. But yeah, just FYI, guys, I don't really want to talk about like personal stuff on here, so let's just kind of keep that out of the picture if we could, please. Thank you. All right. So anyway, we're back in action in just a second here. Yeah, Cortana needs her own channel essentially, but channel that it's not like I've been able to really do anything that would be worthy of. I could just film Cortana with my phone, I suppose. She is a character, guys. Anyway. Marlowe's goal, by the way, was number 563 in his career. He became the 45th player in the NHL 4 years ago when he scored goal number 500 right there. So that was, the only time in which a Shark has scored a 500th goal, I'm pretty sure. We've had other 500 goal scorers on the team, but they didn't get their 500th as a Shark, like Temu, for example. Anyway, we're almost inside 5 minutes here, and just trying to see what the Sharks do here. They're just regrouping behind the net, and they break out, and it's Burns with a big stretch pass. Do I watch basketball? I don't anymore. That was a sport I for a long time I would still watch a good amount of college basketball, which is funny because I live really close to Spokane, so we have tons of Gonzaga fans here, which is funny because I hated Gonzaga because I went to a school that was a rival to them in that division, in that conference, I should say. But yeah, I don't watch basketball anymore. I was watching the Warriors as they started getting better, even when Mark Jackson was their head coach. And then kind of after that first championship with Durant, I said, okay, like I get it now, Or maybe after the first championship with Durant. So it was really exciting for a while there. And I was like, yeah, but that's kind of not fair anymore. I've been there, done that, essentially. And for me, I really miss the style of play that I grew up watching, at the end of the Michael Jordan era, essentially, for me. So that was with players out there like Stockton and Malone and Hakeem Olajuwon. The Sharks are going to get a penalty, by the way, guys. And the Blues have the net emptied, and they scored. Oh, my goodness. Wowee. It's O'Reilly on a one-timer. And like I said, guys, the Sharks have not held all this season. They've let all of their multi-goal leads slip. So this is bad, guys. This is actually not getting good at all. This is not what I was hoping for. So we got ourselves a 4-3 game right here. So yep. That's a nice goal from O'Reilly. Of course, the Blues had it 6-on-5 with their goaltender pulled. And yeah, Dubnyk can't get that one, honestly, because O'Reilly is... And it's really hard for anybody to be able to cover O'Reilly in that case there, so I'm not going to necessarily fault anybody. All I'm going to fault the Sharks for is that they've been... Again, they're the team that's taking penalties. And they're not drawing any. So that's bad, man. I mean... Here we are, win these games, or we're doing better at even strength, but we just can't stay disciplined out there, unfortunately. So anyway, we'll give Cortana a treat, though, because there was a goal. She doesn't seem as enthused about this one, though. Here, come get a treat. Come on. Here, kiss. Oh, thanks. Here. High five? High five? Yeah? All right, whatever. There she goes. All right. And Shen hit the post. The Sharks need me. Guys, I've never even played hockey in my life. Never, yeah. I mean, I like roller hockey, but I've never actually even played on a team for that. Anyway, this is starting to get kind of ugly, honestly. Actually, it got ugly as soon as we had a 3-0 lead and St. Louis got back into it. Then I knew something was going to happen, so... The Sharks need to come out of this period with a lead still. Shen, that was okay. So there was the Shen shot that hit the post. So this is what happens with this team. They look great for a little while, and then they might get a goal or two, and then it slips. And I don't fault Dubnyk for that. I don't fault anybody really. It's just it's again a matter of them taking penalties. Yeah, they delayed the Tahoe game. Yep. Faceoffs are now dead even. The Sharks had a pretty good early lead when it came to that, but now they're even, and we'll see what happens here actually. And the Blues win that one, so Shen and the Blues are now in the positive for faceoffs. So that's something that doesn't make the situation that's the puck nearly as much. So Donato sends it deep into the zone here. We're coming up on about 3 minutes remaining. Yeah, I'm already starting to think that the third period is just I'm not feeling. We have not held a single multi-goal lead. We've blown every single one of them. And right now, we had a 4-1 lead, and now it is 4-3, and the Blues are coming back and hitting the post and everything. There's a shot right there. Dubnyk, big save, came out of his crease there because Kyrou was open right in front of the net. Well, 20 feet out, but still. St. Louis has us hemmed in our own zone, too. That's never good either. And getting back to my point earlier about the terrible missed trip, I'll acknowledge that's that was a flaw. But the Sharks, they're shooting themselves in the foot at this point. Like I can't excuse the way that they let these opportunities come up for St. Louis. St. Louis is playing with 7 forwards injured too. So St. Louis in Game 6 of that conference finals when a bunch of our guys were out, but they're finding a way to actually do it, whereas we aren't. Yeah, I guess a couple of people have had to drop off of this probably because of the video quality. So anyway, we'll see how things are in just a couple of minutes. Now 2 minutes left. The Sharks get a shot on net there. Actually, some really nice play from Hurdle there. And they still have it in the St. Louis zone right here. It's the second line out there for San Jose. Actually, no, it's the first line. My bad. And, that could have been called a trip on San Jose. That didn't get called. So there you go. I'm surprised. So now they're missing it both ways. All right, so here's Kane behind the net. Nice cycling by the Sharks, by the way. And Kane sends it in. Saved by Binnington. Burns, can he? Nope. All right, and the Blues actually have a 2-on-1 here. Here's Kyrou. He shoots. He scores. It is 4-4. The St. Louis Blues were down 3-0. It is now 4-4. And as I've said this, the Sharks have blown every single multi-goal lead they've had this season. And I can't think of enough 4-letter words that I could be uttering right now, honestly. Just despicable. Granted, Dubnyk's not playing a good game by any means, but he's coming back from injury. His team knows that. They have to pick him up, and they just unbelievable, buddy. Just terrible. So there we go. We got ourselves a game, huh? We got ourselves a game. Anyway, just not disappointing at this point. This is just disgusting. Credit the Blues, absolutely. And they're getting everybody involved too. Kyrou's getting involved. O'Reilly's getting involved. Shen's getting involved. Sanford as well. Hey, what's up, Royce? Thanks for joining. But yeah, now at this point, it looks like practice. It looks like practice. It looks like the All-Star game for the Blues right now. This is a matter of the Sharks just not being. They've lost their cohesion, I guess. They were more in sync with each other. Meyer's going to take a penalty with 34 seconds remaining. Not a bad first game to watch. Really? Yeah. I see your team coming back from down 3-0, and yeah, I know that, Royce, unfortunately, yeah. You like this game more, obviously. Yeah. I'm not happy over here, but obviously it's nice. Appreciate that. Nice shot from Kyrou there, of course. Kyrou's tough, man. I'm looking forward to watching more of this kid. What laptop am I going to get? I got a new MacBook Pro coming in. Not a desktop, but yeah, Meyer, that was this kid. What laptop am I going to get? I got a new MacBook Pro coming in. Not a desktop, but yeah, Meyer, that's clearly a high stick right there. He high sticked Krug, and that's going to be 2 minutes in the penalty box for Timo Meyer. Not getting goals, and he's making plays like this. Just a dumb penalty to take, frankly. I don't know why he's got to have his stick in that high on Krug, uncontested. It's not good. And, I said, what do the Sharks have to do to have a good chance in this game? More so than ever, just stay out of the box. And I can't defend Timo on that one. That's a damn terrible penalty to be taking when your team is just bleeding on the penalty kill in previous games, and you're tied now. You have to find a way to score goals to win this game. You had a 3-goal lead. You had a 3-goal lead twice, and you choked it away. It's just pitiful, man. Hey, Cortana. Cortana's tired. Kyrou's developed a lot since you got him. Yeah, he's finally kind of coming into his own. So, I mean, I like seeing that for you guys. He's fun to watch. Good confidence with the puck, that's for sure. And the Blues here with the man advantage. They'll have another minute and 26 seconds as we head into the third period here. It's turned into a physical game. Yeah, you guys got a lot more engaged out there, honestly. So, anyway, guys, that is the end of the second period right here. It is 4-4. I cannot believe this. Honestly, dressing room to dish out a really, we've gone to the locker room plenty of times, and our captain has had to dish it out. Our coach has had to dish it out. Aren't the players getting kind of tired of getting called out? What happens now if you're the Sharks? You're seeing the same damn thing happen. You score 4 goals, which is great. You do it all even strength. That's excellent. Hold a damn lead. Oh, what's up, Isaiah? Going to win it with 2 seconds left? You probably will. At this rate, you probably will. It'll be 6-5 at the end of that, I would think. Yeah. It's just... oofda. It's killer. I won't be making a video after this. Not on the series, no. Because I'm doing this stream instead. Cortana. All right, looks like my stream is bad, guys. Again, sorry for these connectivity issues. At some point, I might just end up quitting out on the stream. But anyway, let's push that aside at least for the moment. And Riley, I appreciate that coming from somebody who's watching, who's a fan of the opposing team, and somebody who has Aaron Rodgers as his profile picture. Because you know me, I'm a Vikings fan. Oddly enough, though, man, I live here in Idaho, and we have so many Packers fans here in Idaho. It's actually pretty crazy. We almost have as many as we do Seahawks fans, because that's the local team. Anyway. So, yep, second intermission, and things are not looking so good for us. My friend in Wisconsin, he said, my wife and I want to go to a hockey game over here. Do you have any suggestions? I'm like, you're in northern Wisconsin. You probably need to find a college game to go to, I would think. because you're several hours away from Milwaukee, from Minneapolis, and from Madison even. I'll have a fun time trying to pick his brain over that one. Anyway. So anyway, second intermission, 4-4 game. I don't believe it, man. Actually, I do believe it. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm trying to come up with, silver linings here, and I'm getting tired of it. Anyway, you guys want to see more Cortana? She's taking a little snooze right now. She's got her head turned away from the actual camera here. Hey, Boo, what's up? You want to say hi? Come here. Oh, there we go. Oh, you want to say hi to the viewers? Say hi to your fans. Hi. Who's a good girl? Something you don't see from Cortana very often. She's being a little camera shy here. But she's being such a good girl. She's a very good puppers. She's a good roommate, too. She's pretty clean, actually. She sheds a little bit, but that's to be expected. She's not bad at that either. Anyway, I mean, hey, at least we got goals from Patrick Marlowe and also Balsers there. What breed? She's a mix of all different types, but she's part Coonhound, part McNab Shepherd, which is kind of a hybrid of a couple other breeds. And she's got a little bit of German Shepherd as well, but I don't know the rest of her. I only know about 5/8, I think. That's what I know of her. Anyway. Do you have a dog? I didn't ask that. Whoa, Curtis Brown with that lime green tie. Looking like something out of the Wizard of Oz, if you ask me. And I hear you got a dog a few weeks ago. Right on. Tell me more. What's your dog's name? Sort of breed? Or mix or whatever? Yeah, dogs are awesome, man. Hope to have a few more in my life, but I know that no dog will ever hold a candle to Cortana, my best friend on the planet, without question, and a good sport. But you don't want to hang out with a pit mix. Oh, must be a real sweetheart. That's what I notice about pit bulls. They're always so enthusiastic and affection. They're a very affectionate dog, so that must be a lot of fun. Congratulations. Yeah, maybe I'll get a pit at some one day too. The dog's name is Mila. Oh, she's trying to get used to your cats. Yeah, Cortana, she's not around any other animals. Trying to get her around cats was very challenging for a while there. But eventually they learned to kind of coexist with my friend's cats. Send a pic of your rooster. You got a little rooster. That's cute. That's so cool, like living with all those different animals. I mean, God, if you have that many, what else do you do during the day but take care of them? But I can find there are very few things in life I would rather be doing than taking care of animals. Right, girl? Here, do you want to come snuggle with me? Come snuggle with me? No, stay there. I'm trying to bring her over here so I can get her on camera. Come on, goofball. Why does my stream buffer on your iPad but your phone there's no buffering issue? I have no idea, honestly. It might be something to do with just how the stream feeds to different devices, I suppose. Here, stay here. Stay here. There we go. There we go. I got it right here. There we go. Now we're talking. Look at this. Look at this little sweet pea right here. Hi. Hey, no. Darn it! Don't groom yourself. No. Aw, man. Aw, bummer. Anyway, guys. Hey, chill out. Anyway, guys, you know what? I'm actually going to pull the plug on this stream. First of all, I don't want to get too upset on camera. Second of all, things are kind of winding down in terms of viewership and whatnot. Nonetheless, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for this. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure, but maybe I might go live tomorrow. But I have a jersey unboxing coming out tomorrow, so you have something to look forward to there. So anyway, hopefully we get a chance to do this again very soon. If not tomorrow, probably sometime next week. And thanks, Riley and folks who, Joe Thornton. Joe Thornton was a free agent when he went to the Maple Leafs, but I like it. I'm fine with that. Playing for his home province, so I have no objections to that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to peace out for this one. Thanks again for tuning in. Make sure if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up. Helps people like you discover this stream. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thank you for joining.